Welcome to my video blog. Thanks to those of you who watched last time and welcome to those who are joining us for the first time. The video blog is intended to share different insights with you about all things people related. If you have a particular topic you would like me to talk about, please feel free to get in touch. You can do that by either leaving a comment on the blog itself or alternatively, please feel free to send me an email. My email address is karengately@ryangately.com.au. For those who did join us last time, you'll know that this is part 2 of the blogs focused on trust. Last time we talked about competence and the importance of a leader being capable in building the trust that people have in them. Today we're going to be focusing on your character and what it takes to ensure that people do trust who you are as a person and the ways in which you actually operate on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to share with you the things that in my experience matter the most. This is a big topic, and shortly, in a couple of months' time, I'll be releasing my book where I explore this in great depth. But for today, I just want to hit the highlights, the things that I've observed matter the most to people. First and foremost, it's about integrity. It's about people having faith that you have a moral compass in which they can trust. It is about making sure that you lead by example. You know, people want to see you behaving in the ways that you expect them to behave. One of the quickest ways you can undermine trust is saying, do as I say, not as I do, as that old expression quite clearly articulates. It's about being honest. Obviously, there are times that we can't tell everybody everything that we're thinking and everything that we're planning, but it is about fundamentally people trusting that you will be honest with them. You will tell them how it is. One of the most important aspects of being honest, however, is being able to deliver the truth, but delivering it with compassion, sensitivity, and respect. I call this tough love. So be honest, be brutally honest, but make sure you do treat people decently on the way through. It's also about keeping our promises. You know, sometimes it is challenging to keep a promise where we may have had a good intention and then things change and we do need to change tact. In those moments, it's important that you actually explain to people why you changed direction. So again, they can have faith that your intentions to be completely honest with them are sincere. It's about doing the right thing. You know, we all have a moral compass. There are things that we know intuitively that are right or wrong. So it's about listening to that compass and making sure that you do the right thing. So again, you can nurture and protect the trust people hold in you. It's about fundamentally helping people to believe that you are working in the best interests of the organisation, the team. Of course, we all have our own ambitions. We have things that are important to us as individual human beings. But it's about making sure people understand that you're doing everything in your power to help the team and the organisation ultimately to succeed. And whilst you are a part of that, being self-serving can never be your primary driver if trusting or building trust in people is what you're hoping to achieve. So it's about integrity, and again, that's a big topic. You know, each of us needs to assess our own personal values to understand what integrity means to us. But those are the things that, in my experience, matter the most. It's also about being compassionate and sensitive. As I said earlier, it is about making sure that people feel that you have a sense of caring and respect for who they are. It's also about collaborating. It's about making sure that people feel involved and that you are asking them for their input, you are seeking their opinions, that you're consulting with them. Obviously, it's not always possible or even desirable to get everybody involved in every decision, but as a leader, if you want people to trust you, you need to look for every opportunity, every excuse, if you like, to get people involved that you possibly can. Consistency is absolutely crucial. You know, people need to know day to day, moment to moment, person to person, circumstance to circumstance, that you operate with the same guiding principles, that you fundamentally bring your values to every decision and every action that you take. That consistency is a crucially important aspect of building trust, but it's also something that, in my experience, has the greatest impact to undermine trust that people have in you. It's also about demonstrating humility. You know, obviously as a leader, you need to be confident. People need to have faith that you at least believe in yourself and the way you are leading the team. But it's also about demonstrating that you don't actually know everything, that you can still learn. And sometimes we can learn from those who are less experienced than us. Sometimes, obviously, we learn from those who are peers, and ultimately, obviously, we also learn from people who have more experience. But it's about demonstrating that you are open to learning, that you have an open mind, and that you also seek out information that you don't have. Okay, so this is particularly important when you're communicating. Don't make stuff up. Don't tell people things that you don't actually understand. People very quickly start to see through leaders who are just making stuff up as they go. Okay, so be really honest about what you do or don't know and seek out input from those who are in a stronger position than you are to provide expertise or insight. It's about being authentic. It's about being real. It's about helping people to see who you really are. And whilst it can be tempting to be formal and staged and deliberate in the way we communicate and the way we present ourselves as a leader, what's far more powerful to trust is helping people to see that you are a real person, that you have those things that you are concerned about, your own fears, your own hesitations. It's about helping people to actually understand you as a person. This is not about being everybody's friend, but it is about being authentic and real. So to sum up for today's blog, the things that fundamentally drive trust are having integrity. As we said, it's about leading by example, it's about being honest, it's about keeping our promises, doing the right thing, and obviously also working in the best interest of the organisation and the team as a whole. It's about being compassionate and sensitive, as I've said. It's about collaborating, it's about working with people, it's about consulting and communicating with people so they feel informed and involved. It's about being consistent in everything you do. It's about demonstrating humility, that you don't know everything, you don't have all the answers, and it's about being real. So hopefully you've got some value from today's blog of how to build trust in your character. To recap from last time, it is about both our competence and our character that ultimately determines the extent to which people trust us. So thanks for coming back, and next time I hope to share some insights with you in terms of the key ingredients of communicating effectively. See you next time.